Okay, I'm Dawn, and I am back with another blind react copy review. I'm a little bit more nervous because this is my second one, and I actually started the YouTube channel. So, hello, YouTube people. If you're watching, I have a hair thing happening. Just put it down. Anyway, my invitation to you is you maybe watch this video on 2x speed, which I can speak really quickly, so that could be exciting. But at least like 1.2 or 1.5 because I probably slash will be reading through the website as I'm going, so it could take a little while. And although this is a blind reaction, this is a gal I know. This is Vicky Smith. She is in a mastermind with me with Amy Posner, Amy. Tell me how to pronounce your name properly if you ever watch this. Anyway, and she is a brilliant email strategist and a marketer. But she wrote her own website, and yeah, writing our own stuff is so hard. So if you are someone who's trying to write your own stuff, like kudos to you. It's so much harder than writing for other people. And also, yeah, like writing websites is a way different skill than writing emails. And there are totally copywriters who can do it all. But every time we move in to do the other thing, it's like we probably take a course or definitely do a whole bunch of research and skill acquiring, and then also just like mindset shifting. Anyway, I think the most important thing to consider at any point when you're writing any copy is like, where's the traffic coming from? How are people getting to this page? And so before I go too deeply into actually looking at Vicky's page. Oh, I didn't look at Twitter because I am not on Twitter. I mean, I guess I'm on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter. So she has 306 tweets. So, I mean, it's not like she's super active, but maybe she is posting about work stuff. I think people do work stuff on Twitter. I don't. She helps your e-commerce business grow with email marketing, email consultant, strategist, and copywriter, and MailChimp certified and pro partner. So I guess we can assume people will know this stuff about her. Maybe. Here is her Instagram. And this is fun. So like what I'm seeing here, like some memes. I love it. I'm gonna like it. Okay. Okay, so she also is like giving mindset stuff. Again, another sweet meme. I'm into it. Cool. So I don't know if people get work from Instagram. I don't really like use my Instagram for work, but if you want to post in the comments about whether or not you've used Instagram as a copywriter for work, but it looks to me like she's using her Insta for work, and so it's possible people could be getting to her website from there. Also, I'm into it. Oh my God, joke email confirmation. Cool. So she has personality, right? This is what I'm looking for right now. Mostly just personality. Cool. I like it. I feel like I know a little bit more about her now. Let's go check out her link tree. Book a MailChimp consultation. Okay, so this is just like Calendly. So I guess people could, theoretically be like, yeah, okay, do I really want to book a consultation? It costs this much money. Well, maybe I need to understand more about her, and then go to her website. The Power of Email Love. Okay, cool. So this is blog. Got it. So she just posts, not just, but posting her blog posts in here, and then get weekly ramblings on email. So I kind of thought that this was the newsletter sign up. I bet there is one, maybe. Cool. Great. I won't take too long looking at this. Cool. It's not something I'm supposed to be taking into account. I told you to watch this on 2x speed. Okay, and then that's her newsletter. Great. So I don't know. We can assume that these are some places. Her LinkedIn too, same sort of thing. Email strategist and copywriter. So I don't know where else Vicky's getting people from. Theoretically, maybe she's gonna like podcast guest or I don't know. So now into the copy review. And I love this picture of her. I love her t-shirt. I think that personality that we were seeing in the memes comes through. And I think that's really great. Yeah, she looks really approachable and not frightening at all. I want to be friends with her. I don't think we've had our chat yet, Vicky. So let's book one. So to me, this looks a little bit like a business card, and I think that we could do better with what's happening above the fold. Email consulting, strategy, and copy for e-commerce business, create relationship building and revenue increasing emails that power your business growth. So I definitely would love to see, like, do e-commerce businesses really, I mean, they do care about relationship building and revenue increasing, of course, and they want emails that do that. I'd almost just to be simple, is like, okay, the other thing is this voice of customer, do e-commerce businesses think of powering their business growth, or do they think of like, I think e-commerce thinks of like selling more products. And I don't know that that's like the sticky copy that I would use. But if I was an e-commerce store owner and I wanted, what would I want? Do I want consulting, strategy, or copy? Interesting. Probably I just want emails that sell shit. And so I feel like consulting, strategy, and copy is sort of like how Vicky, maybe how you think of yourself, but I wish this spoke a little bit more like to the idea of like, these emails will sell shit. I wish it would like, get emails that sell your shit. That's your sticky copy. You can have that for free. No, I'm just having with you. But I think that, yeah, if I was an e-commerce company with the money to hire a conversion copywriter, so that's a fair amount. I mean, conversion copy ain't cheap, yo. Yeah, I think that this above the fold could be optimized by just speaking directly to what e-commerce people want. And Vicky, if you want to sell more consulting and strategy, then hell yeah. And then how to frame that in the way that they want, right? They want to sell more things. Sure, they need consulting and strategy, but I don't know that that's like, depending on where they're coming from, I don't know that they're necessarily going to be like, oh, all I really need is an email consultant and strategist. They're like, I want emails that sell things. This makes me want to look up but I won't look up Nikki's website right now. Just keep going. Work with me. I don't know. You haven't told me I'm working with you yet. Where does it go to? What? What just happened? Okay, so I thought I did something wrong. When I hit work with me, it just brought me back to the top. So I don't think I'm ready to work with you yet, but I also still don't know how. So that makes me sad and kind of annoyed. I mean, I'm not that way. I'm being the e-commerce owner. Let's transform your email campaigns. Yeah, again, I just don't know that this is how they're thinking. Like, do they even know that they need email campaigns? I want it to be like, let's plug the holes where you're leaking money. Like, you could have like this like self-audit checklist here. Like, do you have all of these? Have you optimized your abandoned cart sequence and your thank you for buying sequence and your, newsletter subscription sequence. I'm not sure, but I know there's lots of places where, and you know too, Vicky, where e-commerce peeps are losing money based on their emails not being good enough. And if you wanted to sell consulting and strategy, sorry for the Slack stuff, but if you want to sell consulting and strategy, you could maybe like agitate that problem here. As my focus is on your clients, turning them into returning customers with compelling e-commerce email. Yeah, so turning them into returning customers, they probably want to do. Probably someone really wants to talk to me on Slack too. I'll pause this and make that quiet. Okay, I'm back, and yeah, I want to give the caveat that like I'm an email marketer and my website does not have nearly anything as good as this on it. So me shit talking right now. And back to the shit talking, transform your email campaigns does not sound like voice of customer. I guess I'm a big stickler. I don't know. I'm just like not that good at creativity, better at seeing what people are saying out there in the wild and then formulating something from that. Turning them into returning customers with compelling e-commerce email. So this is, I think they already know you are that. They saw it on your Instagram and your LinkedIn or up here. So I think you could just, boom, get rid of this. Maybe my focus is on your clients, fine, but actually, like, your focus should be on making them more money somehow. And this is how you're going to do it. Turn them into returning customers with compelling e-commerce email. This is a pretty, like, passive sentence, I guess. Lots of INGs. I often just try and turn anything with an ING into something more direct, often, but not always. I'm afraid because Rye Schwartz watched my first video. He probably won't watch this one. And then he was like, I like semicolons. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, right. Rye Schwartz, add more semicolons. That's what I have to say. But what I'm afraid of is he's going to be like, no, I love the ING passive language. Okay, anyway, I'm rambling. Told you to watch it on 2x. Yeah, I want this sentence to be this whole thing. Like, I want it to be like some little bit of PAS in here. I mean, PAS in total would be great. A little bit of conversion, like, formula would be awesome. But I think that this is what they want them to do. And, like, returning customers, yeah, because that's how they get their emails. I guess you're not saying that you're a growth strategist, but you could also probably help them get, like, newsletter subscribers and turn them into customers. But, yeah, I want to see this be a bigger focus here because that's what I think your people want, but I don't want it to be called returning customers with compelling, like, not turning them into returning customers. I'd love to see that set in a more, like, exciting and succinct, hard-hitting, direct. Okay, I'm going to press this button. Okay, I'm not going to read this. I mean, I think Vicky is a good thing to have here, but we already know this from the beginning. I want this up higher. What they really need to know is I'm an email geek. And I actually want email geek maybe like higher up, like right above the fold. Like, I think people would be stoked about someone who like spends a lot of time email geeking out. But for what you really want to know, I work with ambitious businesses that don't have the time or skills to create emails that convert. Create, I guess it's create, right? I don't know. Create feels like work. It definitely felt like work above the fold at the top. I want to go there, but I also want to talk about this. So utilize it for your brand could be made in this could be like, how? Give me like a specific thing you've done. Even if you can't like link to a case study or something, but like something solid, some numbers, some sort of like, I made this company more money, or an email sequence I wrote brought back this many returning customers, or like created loyalty, or what have you. Yeah, I want that. And I want this. I take my email knowledge and utilize it for your brand. Turn it into like a specific, like visceral thing that I can imagine for my e-commerce brand. Like I don't know. All of a sudden, I just thinking I could have a hairbrush brand because I obviously need to brush my hair. And if I had a hairbrush brand, like maybe I would really want to like sell the travel one or something, and you did that. Like to that level of specifics would be fun. Great. I think like all of this could use a so what sweep. I think like in general, like an easy way to optimize it would just be to do a so what sweep and just make sure that everything that you're saying, you're really explaining it back to them why that matters. Like why what you can do matters to them. Probably bottom line, especially these days when it seems like the economy is doing this like flatlining thing. So like finding new customers might be hard. Let's make the ones you already have like buy more in a loving way. Okay, so here we are getting, well, I did say something up here. Oh yeah, this create, that makes me feel like I need to create it and you're gonna do it for me, right? Anyway, I was excited because maybe you do list building. I would put a comma here. I think I'm being bratty, but I think if I was like an e-commerce owner, I would also want to grow my list. So like I almost want you to be like, and I can help you do that too. And then if you can't figure out how, it's not fair, is it? But you could always subcontract that out, right? Like if lead gen isn't your thing, but you're really excellent with what to do after lead gen, like find someone who lead gen is their thing and then poof it out. I'm sorry, you weren't asking for that advice. You need someone to create a strategy that builds No, you need someone to help you build relationships. Like creating a strategy is what you do. What they want is an outcome. I want to see the outcome more than like what you do kind of throughout. And I love some social proof. You said you've been writing for like since 2017, writing emails. So even if you've only like niche down to e-commerce in the last year, you probably have some stuff you can get there. Yeah, and I think this is a really long sentence for such an important thing to be talking about. And I think like this could be your PAS, like email marketing can make you so much money. Unfortunately, you also know that you need a welcome sequence, a post-purchase, an upsell, a cross-sell, an abandoned cart, and so many things. But how do you do them right? Well, I do them right for you because I'm a consultant and strategist and I've gotten these people these results and I'll do even better for you because I'm an email geek. There's your website. No, just joking. Okay, this is it. This is the thing. I wish this was oscillated, agitated. Agitated is the word. Right here. Are you an e-commerce brand? How about like, are you confused AF about how to get your upsells and cross sells and how to get your post-purchase flows to sell? How to make your abandon, like something where you're like, are you having trouble getting your, easy upsell to sell, let alone your abandoned cart, something like that? And then you click there and it's like, I can do it for you. I'd like to see this be about like the benefit of hiring you, less about like what they have in mind and more about like how you can like I don't know what you can get done in a VIP day, but like how baller would it be to be an e-commerce brand and like get like abandoned cart sequence and a welcome sequence and an abandoned cart sequence that was like similar-ish or something in one day or something like that. So like, what can you give them in a day? Hire me for a whole week. Okay, that's interesting. VIP day, whole week. Confusing. Oh, I see. It's a week. See, again, this is it. This is what you're talking about. This needs to be there. Like at the before button. Before I press the button. That needs to be there to make me press the button. You know? I mean, yeah, they'll have to sign a contract, but do you have to tell them they're going to sign a contract? I mean, do all the steps need to be there? And does this, like, I have to sign a contract step need to be right here on the page? You could be like, you'll complete the steps and we'll get a VIP date and make your payment. Yeah, I mean, I would skip this. Feels like a lot of work. I think people can assume they have to pay you and sign a contract, but I'd be like, oh, you'll click somewhere. We'll have a quick intro call and agree on it. Questionnaire I'll ask you to complete. I'd be like, you'll complete a short questionnaire. I don't know. It's probably not true. Oh, and then you have a 60-minute kickoff call. Right. Yeah, so this is just your discovery call. Sell it. Sell the discovery call. Even if we don't decide to work together, you will have one or two things you can start tweaking in your emails right away. We'll have, I don't know, I would make this more of like this is what you get. I guess there'd be a comma here. Instead of detailed instructions, I'd call this strategy, implementation strategy. That's nice. This is a good bonus. That's nice of you. I think somewhere you say a bit of extra time. Get rid of bit of. You don't need to tell them how long. Cool. I should have a VIP day. 1,500. That's like what? 2,300 Canadian? That sounds like a good day. Wait, did you say you use MailChimp? Okay, cool. Is MailChimp like really great for e-commerce? Oh no. VIP day, email audit. Oh, I like this. Let's just call it the 1,000-foot view. Yeah, again, I want to see this at the before the click the button page. I would make these bullets more, I always say this, so Elisa, if you're watching this, you're like, okay, fine, I've heard it before, but just more benefit driven. Maybe a little bit less narrative, like just shorten them up just to make it easier. 500 bucks. Get a call. Findings and recommendations. Yeah, I just make that more sticky, hard-hitting, and like, what's the so what? So you can make more money. I know. How many times do you say that over and over again? But there is more. Like, so you're confident in your emails. I'll give you tips and tricks that you can use right away today on the sequence that I just looked at, as well as every single sequence forevermore. They'll convert better, I swear. Okay, anyway. My inbox is always, if you're interested in working with me, come on. This is the sell time. Sell it. In working with me, if you're interested in turning every one-time customer into a monthly subscriber, all you have to do is click the button below to get in touch. I don't know. I was thinking like subscription box or something, but yeah, if you're ready to sell more makeup, if you're ready to sell more CBD. I don't know what kind of e-commerce you're most excited about. And that's the thing, is I actually can't tell by this what you're most excited. I know you like e-commerce, but I can't tell. Can't tell which e-commerce. Really want some testimonials. Oh my god, this is 25 minutes. Oh no. What happens if I go and try and get in touch with you? It just goes back up here. What happens if I click here? Okay, so I want the get in touch button down here to go to the same place as this one. I think you can do better here. Like, I think you just want people to get in contact with you here, so you just want to, like, make it as easy as possible to get them in contact with you. FAQs is fine. Is this... Well, I think you should always use your FAQs to sell more. So if you're going to put this here, it'd be like, no, but if you do use MailChimp, I've helped these MailChimp users do this much better for this. Oh my god, I'm going to post it on YouTube. Do you do newsletters? No. Where I shine? Where you need help. You know, like, newsletters don't get you the sales you want, but strategy and copywriting, or that's not it, these sequences that I write really well, these sequences and automations are what will grow your business, make you more sales, yada yada. I don't know, because I only have written a little bit of e-commerce. It's fun though. I like it. Yeah, it is fun. I don't know if this needs to be here. We already saw this. Yeah, that's too much about you and not about them. Why do I need a MailChimp Pro? Because MailChimp is annoying and there are so many software programs I have to use, and do I need a Zav for that? And like, I just want to sell freaking mala beads online with my Shopify store, and how come I need all of these crazy software platforms, and can you just do it for me? That's what I think should be here. Not exactly like that, but this is like just a little bit too much about you, not enough about what they want. Comma here. Maybe not. Yeah, okay, this is long, and anyone who made it this far besides Vicky, I commend you for your patience. You probably watched it on 2x. I did tell you to. And I think I'm gonna finish this with my email or my website, which is not very good. Oh man, this is like a old photo, but the only one I had because I hate being photographed. It makes me feel so shy. Anyway, old photo. Yes. I'm not taking on new clients right now, so who the hell am I to say anything to anyone about websites when this is my website? But Vicky, you'll notice I have some baller testimonials. So my biggest invitation to you is throw some testimonials on there. And I'm sorry I'm ending with a double of my face. I just wanted to show that, like, I am mostly blind react shit talking here, and I don't have money to put my mouth is. Put where my mouth is on my own email specialist website. So thank you for this opportunity, Vicky. You're a great writer, so I know that all you need to do is turn that around so it's more about the people you help and what they need, what they want, saying it in their words, and then any sort of social proof or testimonials. I mean, I guess that's the same thing. any sort of social proof, I think, would go really far. And I hope this is helpful. And shit, we're at a half an hour right now. Remember to subscribe.